it's part 2 today here with the App Resource Connect, and we have literally gone upstairs intellectually and physically. I am at IoT World. It's co-located with Appsworld here at the Moscone Center, and I'm delighted to be at one of the busiest booths in the entire space, and I'm here with Maarten Ectors. He is the VP of Marketing for Ubuntu.
VP of IoT.
The VP of IoT,
yes.
Specifically of the Internet of Everything, one of the experts in the entire event. Maarten, welcome to the App Resource Connect.
Thank you.
Now, Ubuntu, obviously their booth has so many moving parts, everything is connected, but you were explaining to me that the real key for the app community is that it's uncharted territory. Apps can be written for everything. Why don't you explain the opportunities that are presenting themselves?
Yes. On a mobile, you have a million other apps trying to be there. This is different. You now have smart fridge, you have drones, you have any type of industrial equipment, home equipment. It's uncharted territory. You can make the same technology we use for our Ubuntu phone, make the apps exactly the same way, and put it everywhere. So app stores, not only for phones anymore, for fridges, for drones, for anything. You don't have to take care of logistics. If you were a small IoT startup, you had to make everything work. It was big data, it was machinery, it was design. You had to be good at everything. Now you just go to GE and put your app on a fridge or on a drone or on any of the other things that we're showing here. We basically make it super easy for developers to make things happen. They can all do their thing. So if you have the fridge, for instance, you can build something that integrates with the outside world. So that if temperature goes up, you can call the fire trucks. You can, on your drone, integrate with cameras, fly over crops and see if they have some disease. So you can make apps for specific verticals, general purpose. We don't know what the next IoT Angry Bird will look like. But you have a lot of chances.
Hold on, first time I heard this, the IoT Angry Birds. Okay,
yes.
So we're talking about an app that has great viral, great sticky, great engaging app.
In-app purchases, everything from the mobile is being translated into anything. Basically anything that can hold multiple apps is a target for being snapified. So we have potential to put app stores everywhere, and that's a completely new world. And if an Uber app on a phone makes all taxis in the world go on strike, imagine what the capabilities are of apps on anything around you.
The refrigerators are going to take over, folks. That's what it's all about. Now, you mentioned something called digital chaos. First time here at IoT, anybody's talked about that. That's specifically with the drone space, the intelligent flying space.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about digital chaos.
So digital chaos is a small startup from the Valley that won an award from the US Army. The US Army had the problem that if they sent spies over the border, they had to communicate with them. But how do you communicate? You take a phone that can be tracked, even satellite phones.
Sure.
So they came up with this special technology to make it disappear. That will be available as an app.
Wow.
So what does that mean? You'll have drones flying around for the army spying, but you can have journalists spying on the army.
On the drones.
That nothing goes wrong.
Very nice.
So it's basically
accountability. Yeah.
An example of how apps can be used for both sides and change the rules for everybody.
Very nice. Now, Maarten, since you're a leader in the industry and you've been talking to people all day, let's look at the crystal ball. What do you think is the most innovative app that you've seen for a smart device yet?
Most innovative app. There's some very good contestants here. I like what General Electric is doing. I love beer as a Belgian. So they made a beer bank. So basically, if somebody takes out the beer out of your fridge, it can provoke an alarm.
Okay.
So imagine that being connected to the rest of your home. Any Bluetooth speaker will do. Your whole house can go bananas just because somebody robbed you from.
Wow. So everything's going to be talking inside the home, and then security is an issue as well.
Yes, we have, security is number one issue because IoT is different as a mobile phone. Nothing happens if somebody comes here and wipes it clean. You can cry, but the rest of the world will move on.
Yeah.
Not the same with IoT. If some light is connected to something and a hacker comes in and switches that on 10,000 times a second, that can provoke a fire, that can kill people.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be the first IoT company that kills, right?
Yeah, you heard it here first, people. Nobody wants to be the first in that space. But the one about the smart beer technology, I think that's a great way to bring people into the Internet of Things era. So
we are basically putting apps everywhere. 3D printers, beer bots, anything can have apps. So it's like amazing, and I hope that people make the greatest apps. We are there to contain the code that's badly written, that's harmful, so that it doesn't spread away. We make sure that there's app stores everywhere. We make sure that if you have lots of devices, you want to upgrade that, that's all done. We give the developers the best tools. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Now, imagination is going to be your limitation.
There you go. Beer bots, cooperative drones, interdependent drones, and tools that are going to pioneer the future. That's what Ubuntu is all about. You can find them in the App Resource directory, and we're going to continue with the rest of the IoT world space. Maarten, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Bye-bye.